Friends, today there is something I want to teach you about. This is an Arduino kit, and there is what we call embedded systems. I think you have entered buildings and you have seen those buildings, like you see the light go on by itself, like toilets, those places whereby they don't want to switch on and off, but they want, like when people are not there, they switch on, light goes off, and when people are in, the life goes on. And you have seen some people, the lights on the building, like their lights outside, the security lights are off during day and they are on during night. That one, they are not, even if they are not around, and you may think these people have magic, but that's not magic. I'm going to show you today the things you need to build such systems, which are called embedded systems. And I'm going to tell you one of the most powerful thing that we use is called a microcontroller. And one of the things that we use to program those microcontrollers is called an Arduino board. And this is called an Arduino kit. And I want to show you how an Arduino board looks like. And I will tell you that a microcontroller is almost like it. So this is called an Arduino board. This Arduino board comes with its USB, and this USB connected to the computer, and then you install the Arduino software, and then you will be able. So this thing here, you see where I'm touching? Oh, sorry, that's fine now. This thing here which I'm touching on is called a microcontroller. This is called Atmega 328P. This microcontroller is capable of being programmed. It has many pins that it can run as many devices, up to around 16 devices, by giving them just 0, 1. I'm trying to remove it, but I'm seeing it is a bit stuck. Atmega 328. Is it stuck here or not? But I'm looking for how to remove this Atmega so that I can program it. I think maybe I have to look for a way of removing this Atmega. It can't be removed. Maybe I'm just going to get something that can remove it. Yeah, I'm going to do this and try to see if I can remove the Atmega, because I want it off this board. I should not spoil my board because I'm trying to remove this Atmega. Perhaps this thing is stuck there and can't be removed, but I'm going to find a way. I know it can be removed, and I'm going to find a way of removing it. But if it can't be removed, it is in build, then I will leave it there. I'll leave it there, but I know there is a way it is removed. But for today, I don't want to remove this Atmega. Now, I'm going to show you some of the things that we have. During hardware components, we use the keypad. You see this stuff? This thing it has pins. So once you connect these pins, it has a data sheet, and you can connect it on this. This is called the breadboard. So this breadboard is where we shall mount our components. But in real projects, we use what we call a circuit board. That circuit board, we first use a prototyping board, whereby you solder the components, and if you design your circuit using circuit designing software, you can print it out on a circuit board with the components mounted there. Now, but for us, for the practice, we shall use normal things. Now, I want to show you, friends, that most of you are working in companies, and those companies give you cards to access the doors. And friends, I want to tell you the technology that does that. Friends, you see this is called a radio frequency ID reader. And when you go and you at your businesses, they give you this, and this is called a radio frequency ID card. This is the one that you will be bringing, and in the door it will have this thing. So you'll find that the door has this reader installed inside, and when you come and bring the card tab, it will show that you have passed and it will open. Or some people have this is also called, this is a card, and then this is called, oh, this might be like a locker or a tag. No, I don't know what something is called, but I want to show you, friends, like my key. I have this thing, and this is the one I use for opening my room. Friends, you can see this, and similar to this one time I'm going to program this so that when we put on our door, it should open. And friends, these are the pins that we use. And friends, there's something I want to show you. During the programming hardware sessions, we use a keypad, and this is the keypad. No, this is the LCD screen where we display the values that are coming out of the microcontroller. Friends, I'm going to show you more components that are in the kit. And friends, this is called a stepper motor. You can see this stepper motor. You attach here what you want it to drive, and then stepper, it will take in steps. It will be doing that. And friends, I can first pack again this so friends, I'm back again. I'm going to show you most of the components that are in this kit. Friends, I'm going to show you, this is called a matrix. This matrix can write on very many, like you see saloons, they have written, maybe they have put a scissor. This is put on this thing called a matrix. And friends, it has pins. I want to remove them so that you can see. Friends, this thing can be mounted on a breadboard like this, and then we access those pins. Okay, yeah, you can see now it has sat well. And friends, we have another, the short form of that, we have what we call the 7-segment display. So this is a double 7-segment display. You go to fuel stations and you see how they display the fuel, or if you see the counters, you to know the number of people whom they have served during the day. So this one has 4. This one is capable of displaying 4-figure values. This one is 2-figure values. Yeah, but this one is individual. You can have one on one, but this one is joined. Yeah, this is joined. This is combined. It is all combined, and you can see the pins. It cannot be detached. So friends, I'm continuing to show you the components in the hardware kit. Friends, I want to show you the most of these components that are in this stuff. Let me open it. So friends, I want to show you most of the components. We have, this is called the DC motor. Yeah, you can see this motor is different from the stepper motor. And if you have seen engines, most of these engines, they have the starter motors, I mean the DC motors. So this motor can do a lot of work. This motor can run continuously. You see machines, the milling machines, they have DC motors and they run continuously, meaning they can rotate throughout. But you can see this stepper motor, like for the doors, this stepper motor can work because it is going to turn in 2 directions. It's going to turn in some given direction. And friends, I want to show you, this is called a potentiometer, and this is like a resistor. Yeah, it can decrease the resistance in case you want a given value of resistance but you don't have it. You use this potentiometer. And friends, this one, this is a chip I don't know what it is doing, but it is a chip, and it is one of the, it is more like it is Max 7219 CNG. I don't know what it does, but it is also an IC that came with the kit. And friends, I'm going to show you something else. This one is called the push button. You can see you push it and it go off. So this is like a manual switch. Yeah, friends, I want to show you something else again. Friends, I want to show you, this is a LED RGB. This thing can light red, green, and blue. And friends, I want to show you another thing. Friends, I want to show you a transistor. This one, this is a transistor because it has 3 legs. It can work as a switch or as an amplifier. And friends, I want to show you that this one is a light dependent resistor. So this one is applicable when you want to design automatic lights that go off during day and on during night. A light dependent resistor. Friends, I want to show you resistors, and they are here. You can see them. We are going to test them using the multimeter and we see the values. And friends, I can show you the light emitting diodes. You see, one is black, one is green, and they give off lights according to the color they have. And friends, I have another IC. I don't know what it is, but you can see this is called an IC. When you hear that the IC is broken, integrated circuit, this is it. And friends, I have another transistor here. You can see it. A transistor has 3 legs. Yeah, friends, I think that's all I can show you for today. Yeah, friends, there are other stuff that are in this kit, and I can't explain to you what this one is, but friends, I'll explain to you once again. But I don't know exactly. Maybe this is like a mini board. Yeah, this is a mini board. Friends, I want to show you one thing else again. This is the servo motor. This motor can turn in degrees. It can turn this. Ooh, 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 ooh. So this motor can work like. And friends, this is called a relay. Yeah, it can go. It is used to change over. When you hear those lights where you enter and they go off, on, that's a relay that does that switching. Okay, friends, have a good day, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for listening to me.